So with this video, I'm going to give you some truth. I'm going to give you some knowledge that nobody has given, because many of these things are only shown to me. But of course, you know, the false prophets, they'll run with it. They'll say, oh, we knew all of this. We did a prophecy on it. So what do we know about what is happening in our world in these times? We know about SARS and what SARS is supposedly named after, or how it was given its name. It is supposedly given its name to mean severe acute respiratory syndrome. This is how this name was derived, so they say. We know that this is related to that. We do know that those two are very related, very specifically related. So now you're going to see what no one else has shown, and I'm going to show you where the name actually comes from. Prepare yourself, people. You get to be the first ones to see this. I'll show and prove that nothing's hidden from me.
I can dress you in doing it. No, thank you. It's okay. Dr. Sar is in charge of all infectious disease testing in Liberia. He's kind of a first line of defense against mysterious disease coming out of Africa. But like many Liberians, Dr. Sar was skeptical about the presence of Ebola.
The truth is that we haven't had any except for one case. Of course, one case constitution outbreak in the Ivory Coast, somewhere in the...
Now remember, I want you to remember how they say this name was derived, how they got the name SARS, severe acute respiratory syndrome. Let's look at that closely again. Let's see if you can find it.
I can dress you in doing it. No, thank you. It's okay.
Dr. SARS.
SARS in charge of all...
Dr. SARS in charge of all infectious diseases.
Infectious disease testing in Liberia. He's kind of a first line of defense against mysterious disease coming out of Africa. But like many Liberians, Dr. Sar was skeptical about the presence of Ebola.
The truth is that we haven't had any except for one case. Of course, one case constitution outbreak in the Ivory Coast, somewhere in the...
That's the one good thing I like about satanic people, because they're just like Lucifer. They're very prideful. Very, very prideful. They like things to be named after them. But realize, too, they have to hide it in plain sight. They have to hide these things in plain sight. So, how about Dr. SARS? What do y'all think about him? He does all the infectious disease testing as far as it relates to monkeys and bats. There's your truth, people. It's hidden in plain sight. Spread the message. You'll soon see that I do know things that nobody else does. God bless.